There is a brand new trade deadline promo with 589 overall masters and their 91 overall counterparts will be dropping later on during the promo. Now, as you can see, the 91 overall masters are giving out team boosts and the 89 masters are giving out the same boost but at a positional one instead. Now, obviously, the 91s will also be playstyle select, whereas these 89s have got a range of different playstyles which you can try and get for absolutely free. But we're going to work out exactly what you can get during the promo and how you're going to go ahead and get all of these masters. And you look at the promo and it is out for 7 days in total, so it is only a week-long promo, so that might limit exactly how much you can get, but we will go into all of the calculations later on in the video. Now, as you'll notice, it is a structure that we have had before in that Slam Gala promo. You'll have 5 different master events along the bottom, each one corresponding to a specific master, and every day it will sort of rotate between the different masters. So on the first day, it will give you OG Anunoby events. On the second day, it'll be Mike Conley events. Third day, it'll be Trent Jr., and it will just keep going on bit by bit till you get up to the end, and then it will just restart itself again. Now, because the promo is out for 7 days, hopefully that we will get through each of the player events twice. So 2 Anunoby events, 2 Mike Conley events, and so on and so on. Obviously, the promo is not out for 10 days in total, but on a couple of days, we might double up. So you might have 2 events unlocked, and then on another day, you might have 3 events unlocked. I don't know exactly how it's going to work, but hopefully it does cycle through each of the master events twice throughout the entirety of the promo. But in terms of these master events, on the very first one, it's going to cost you 100 stamina to play through, and it's going to give you a guaranteed 73 overall version of those masters. So this one's going to give me a 73 overall Anunoby. It's also going to give me 500 of those trading points, and then to the right of that, there are 5 events you can play through daily, which are going to give me OG Anunoby tokens. Now, this one is specific to OG Anunoby. It's going to cost me 75 stamina to play through. That's 5 tokens every single time it resets, and of course, hopefully it will go through that twice, and then on the second day, it'll be Mike Conley event, and you'll get the same thing just with Mike Conley. But basically, you'll go through bit by bit. Make sure you're logging on every single day so you can play through those different master events. Now, along the top, this is where the events sort of don't become specific at all, and they are simply Blitz events. You can see there are 20 of these to play through. You'll get 200 of the trading points every single time you play through one, and it does reset daily. Each event is going to cost you 25 stamina, which isn't a huge amount at all. If you add up all of the stamina costs, it is going to be fairly comfortable to play through. So that is going to be very useful to helping you get through all of those trading points, which will help you out in the milestones. There is also a random trade token event. Now, this one is on a 12-hour reset instead of a 24-hour reset. So this one's going to be also very useful. It's going to give you a random trade token. Now, what that means is it could give you an OG Anunoby token, it could give you a John Collins token, it could give you any one of these 5 masters tokens. So this one is very useful indeed. It is pretty much an even percentage of you getting lucky enough to get yourself a specific master token. If you don't get the one you want, we'll go on to later how you can use that one instead. But you're also going to get yourself 100 of these trading points, and all of the points are going to add up in these milestones over here. You'll notice the very first one is going to give you a 73 overall select pack. It's going to give you some tokens as well, some random ones, and of course the guaranteed one of each trade token. You're also going to get these trophies. Now, these trophies can be used in place of any of the specific player tokens. So it can be used instead of the Mike Conley tokens, the OG Anunoby tokens. It can be used instead of any of those tokens, which does make it very useful to help you out in the set. As you keep going through, you'll get some more players, some more tokens, some more trophies, all of that good stuff. And as you get up bit by bit, you'll notice at 55,000, you'll get yourself a Raptors court. Now, this one, if you look in the top left-hand corner of the court itself, will give you a trading points boost. Now, once you get this court unlocked, make sure you're going over to my team and go onto the court section over here and just simply put that in as your main court. Because what that does is every single time you play through one of these events, let's say these Blitz events, instead of 200 points, you're going to get slightly more than that. I don't know exactly what the percentage points boost is, but it will be pretty helpful in helping you get more trading points as you go through the event. Whatever lineup you're using to play through these events, as you can see, if I go in, it's using this multi-year lineup that I have, the 114 one. So if I go onto my team, this is the one that it's using when I play through events. So I'll need to replace the court over here. So I'll change the court up with the court that I'm getting from the milestones, and that will help me out through the event. So make sure you're putting the court on the right lineup that you're using to play through events. If I'm, say, using this lineup, my season 7 lineup to play through events, I'll make sure the court is equipped to this lineup specifically. So make sure you're doing that, because that'll help you get through the milestones a little bit quicker. But that's only once you got up to 55,000 points to get that court in the first place. At 70,000 points, there is an 83 select pack, and this is also repeated at 110,000 points. These are going to be very useful because it means you can skip a couple of sets, which we'll go on to right now. So if we take a look at the sets, it's basically split up into two sections. You've got your player sets along the bottom, and then you've also got these exchange sets along the top. In terms of the exchange sets, there is a big player points exchange. This one is exchanging 5 of the 73 masters, each one specifically once. So one OG Anunoby, one of those Mike Conleys, and so on and so on. One of each of them to get yourself 5,000 trading points. Now, this set can only be done once throughout the entirety of the promo, and it isn't repeatable at all. So make sure you're doing this one at least once throughout the promo. It doesn't matter when you do it, because you're just simply going to get the same amount of points no matter whether you do it at the beginning or the end of the promo. As long as you're doing it, you will get yourself a guaranteed 5,000 trading points. To the right of that, there is a small player points exchange. Now, this one isn't specific masters. It is just simply any 5 random 73 overall masters to get yourself 1,500 trading points over there. Now, this one is on a 24-hour reset, meaning you can do it once every single day, and make sure you're doing that one because it will be helpful in getting through those milestones. There's very similar stuff to the token exchange. So with the big one, you're going to get yourself 5,000 trading points, and you're just simply exchanging each of the specific master tokens once to be able to get this set done. Again, this one is only done once throughout the entirety of the promo. It doesn't matter when you do it. It can simply only be done once. This one is exchanging 5 random tokens. I suggest you put in the tokens that you don't really want the master for. So say you're trying to get OG Anunoby, you'd stick in Mike Conley tokens, or any of the other 4 masters, you'd put them into this set to get yourself 2,500 trading points. Again, to help you out going through the milestones, and again, this one is on a 24-hour reset, so you can do it daily. So make sure you're doing that one and making use of it because it is very useful. You can also exchange 2 of the tokens which you don't want. So if I'm going for OG Anunoby, I could trade in 2 of those John Collins tokens into this set to get myself 1 of the trade deadline tokens. And as mentioned earlier, trophies can be used in place of any of the specific player sets. So if I get 1 trophy, I could use it in the OG Anunoby set, the Mike Conley set, or of course that Gary Trent Jr. set over there. It can be used in place of any of the tokens. In terms of the masters themselves, you want to upgrade them bit by bit. So with that 73 overall master, I'll stick him into this set. Using 5 tokens, we'll upgrade him to 79. Using the 79 and 10 tokens, we'll get him up to 83. 30 tokens for an 86, 65 tokens for your 89 overall master. And then once those 91s drop, it will be 100 tokens plus the 89 overall versions of them to get yourself that 91 overall master. Again, I don't know exactly when they will drop, but they will drop throughout the promo. So make sure you're logging on to check when they have dropped. But again, that will probably be 100 tokens to get up to that 91, which will be pretty difficult to get up to. It's exactly the same for all the other masters in terms of upgrading them bit by bit. And the benefit of getting that 83 select pack, as I mentioned earlier, from the milestones will actually save you quite a few tokens. Because if you take John Collins, for example, you're going to need to get yourself 5 tokens to a 79 and 10 tokens to an 83. But if I simply get the 83 select pack from the milestones, I save myself 15 tokens, which might be able to be used to help myself get another master or something like that. So it is always useful to do that. Wait until you got your 83 select pack and then go and upgrade them to 86 and then 89 and then 91. It's very useful that they are in the milestones, so make use of that. And then in the store itself, there are a couple of extra ways of getting yourself a couple more points. You can see there's 10,000 coins for 100 trading points. You can buy 3 of them every single day, which is going to be very useful to do. And it's not too costly in terms of coins. There's NBA cash offers, so 200 NBA cash for 500 trading points. And of course, there's a BOGO offer, and there are some extra bundles as well. In the bundles, there are some extra store masters which you can get, and those are these 3. And you'll notice, like with the core, these are also giving out trading points boost. So every time you play through an event, if you've got them on your lineup, they will give you some extra points when you play through those events. But in terms of what you can get, the promo is out for 7 days in total, and assuming you get through each of the player events twice, so there's 2 cycles of those player events, you're going to get yourself a total of 5,000 points from those alone. You're going to get 28,000 points from these Blitz events in total, 7,000 points from the random trade token event, and then if we go into the sets, you're going to get yourself 5,000 points from both of those big exchanges, so that's another 10,000 points, and then in total from the small player points exchange, provided you do it daily, that's 10,500 points, and from the small token points exchange, you're going to be able to get yourself a total of 17,500 points throughout the promo. Finally, through that store offer, the one that's going to get you 100 trading points, you can do that 3 times every single day, times that by 7, that's 2,100 points. So in total, you're going to get yourself 80,100 points throughout the entirety of the promo. You go through the milestones, that will get you up to the 80k milestone reward. But again, you will get that court, which will boost you up a little bit more. So I'm estimating you might be able to get up to 85k, potentially 90k, 100k is a little bit of a stretch. But let's assume you get up to 85k in these milestones, and we'll work out how many tokens and trophies and all that good stuff you get from that. So from the milestones, assuming on the random token ones, you're going to get yourself a 1 in 5 chance. You're going to get 24 tokens of each of the masters plus 37 trophies. And then from all the events, the random token event especially, we are assuming that there is a 20% chance of you getting every single token, because of course it's a random token. So I'm assuming that with that 1 in 5 chance, of course you could get luckier or less luckier for a specific master, but let's assume that 1 in 5 chance. That means you're going to get 14 tokens of each of the specific masters. From these master events, again, assuming there are 2 cycles, that's 10 tokens of each of the masters. So in total, that is 86 tokens for one master. That is including the player tokens and of course the trophies for one specific master. And if we take into consideration all of these master sets in terms of upgrading them bit by bit, from a 73 overall master all the way up to an 89 master, that is going to cost you 110 tokens. And then also from the 89 to the 91, that's 100 tokens. So that is 210 tokens in total. If you're using that pack that you're getting from the milestones themselves, the one that's going to give you a guaranteed 83 overall master, that will mean you take away 15 tokens from the total, which is going to put you at 95 tokens to get them all the way up to 89 overall. As I said earlier, you're going to get yourself 86 tokens from the milestones and all that other stuff, but you can also exchange the tokens that you're not using to get a specific master to get yourself the trophies, which can then be used to get yourself all the way up to an 189 overall master. So I'm assuming you'll probably get up to 1, maybe 2 if you're lucky, 89 overall masters. The 91 overall master is going to be a little bit of a stretch, no money spent, but if you're doing your cash offers, you're getting your daily objectives done, you might have enough NBA cash to buy some extra trading points, get yourself a bit further in the milestones themselves. Maybe they'll unlock some extra packs and all that good stuff that you can use to get yourself a bit further through those milestones and get a couple more points. But let me know in the comment section down below which one of these 89 overall masters or 91 overall masters are you going to try and get within the promo. Hopefully those 91s will drop fairly soon throughout the promo. But once you've got these guys, you might be looking to do some special moves in NBA Live Mobile, such as the step back shot, the jelly layup, all of that good stuff. And if you want to know exactly how you can do them, plus a whole host of other special moves, go check out the video in the bottom left hand corner, and I'll see you guys in that one. Peace.